This week I've got three messages. Firstly, I do want to talk about the more recent economic data and the market response. Then secondly, a bit of a deeper dive into the so-called EU referendum markets, the currency, etc. And then finally, I want to talk about our approach to managing money, our blended approach, especially a focus on costs. Message one, the recent economic data and market reaction. Since the last video, we had some very weak economic data out of the United States. Just one item of data was the US jobless report, absolutely key, because Coutts has said no recession. I'm pleased to report since then, data has been somewhat stronger, in particular the weekly numbers, and we've also had some strong data this week from the UK. Overall market impact, after a little bit of weakness, we've stabilised, so Coutts stays on course for no recession in 2016. Message two, the EU referendum markets, in particular sterling. So what are the markets telling us about the EU referendum? The markets moving towards discounting remain. Why? Two areas. Currency, for example, sterling dollar. We fell as low earlier this year to below 139. We've been as high as 146, 147. We're currently in the middle. And currency clearly would be the first market to react. Secondly, smaller stocks, the so-called 250, the 250 stocks after the 100. They're more UK focused, very sensitive to a recession. They were very weak earlier this year. They have also recovered. So the overall conclusion, the market's moving to the Coutts central scenario of remain. Message three, Coutts' blended approach to managing money with a focus on costs. So I want to talk about the Coutts blended approach to managing money. What do we mean by blended? So we take three elements. Firstly, best of breed, open architecture, third-party funds, the likes of Fidelity, for example, the likes of PIMCO, names you may be familiar with. Blend that with a low-cost ETF or index fund. Get exposure to the whole index very cheaply. And then finally, if the portfolio is right, direct stocks chosen by Coutts. Big advantage, the cost is zero when we've bought them, and you'll see a range of US, European and UK stocks across portfolios.